Alright guys, just a very nice, cute little interview here with Neil Diamond. Talks about going to Elvis's live concerts in Las Vegas, and he found Elvis not only amazing but electric, and that his live performances were out of this world. And there's a little bonus ending to this video as well. Let's start watching.
I did see him perform in Vegas. Went down there and he was performing live. I'd never seen him before, and he was Elvis Presley, and I was awed. He was an amazing live performer.
And I know that many very famous people went to see Elvis at Las Vegas. And Elvis was always extremely pleased that they would be there, and would always allow them to meet him backstage and give them a very warm welcome.
He was electric and he was wonderful, and halfway through his show he introduced me. I was in the audience, and it's like worshiping a god, and that god is saying, oh, stand up, I like this person in the world, why don't you meet him?
And can you imagine how this made Neil Diamond feel? Sat there amongst thousands and thousands of adoring fans, and Elvis points to Neil Diamond in the audience, who had to then stand up. And I know that what happened after this mentioning of Neil Diamond was very awkward for Neil Diamond, but he just went with the flow.
My God, and so I stood up, and then the audience started to cheer, and they started to say, get up on stage and, sing together, No, I couldn't possibly. He saw I was uncomfortable, then he said, well, he's on holiday now, so.
And don't forget, Neil Diamond in the 70s was a very big star, very big. And I know Elvis loved his song, Sweet Caroline, and in the Elvis movie with Kurt Russell, he actually sings it to Lisa Marie.
Leave him alone, let him enjoy the show. I don't think it would have been a good idea to touch that, the hem of the god. He was amazing, he was warm and very generous to me.
And those lovely words from Neil Diamond saying how lovely and warm and generous Elvis was. But these same words would have come from a fan, or from a complete stranger, from a family member, or even someone just walking past him in the street. Elvis just had that magic touch that affected people in a way that people never forgot. And even 30 years later, these people are still talking about Elvis in the same way, his magical personality. Thanks, everyone.
You lived next door to Elvis Presley, and did your kids sort of play with Lisa Marie?
They never did play with each other, but we did live back to back. Our houses were back to back, and we had a running joke where if people would come to my house, I would send them to Elvis's house, and he would send people looking for him to my house. And